StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between RdD and erL on Frost, the latter edition. In the top right side of the map, we have the red Terran player. It is erL from VITV. And in the top left side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. It is RdD. Didn't we just have a TDD the other day here? Or just fairly recently? I wonder if it's the same clan. Like, they just don't have a clan tag. They just do 3 letters, capital, lowercase, capital. I don't know. Just a theory of mine. Alright, so a ZvT here on Frost Ladder Edition. This is a High Masters game sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. Not quite sure who sent it because the name of the person who sent it doesn't really match with either of these. But that's okay, because if I told you who sent it, then there would be a pretty good chance that they would win. Alright, so here we go. Extractor into pool here out of RdD. Interestingly enough, maybe you pull into an extractor actually, depending on the timing there. But either way, it's a pool first play from the Zerg player, which we're seeing more and more frequently here. But apparently Zergs do like to get that queen out more quickly than they used to. The early harassment from the Terran is also a massive problem that can cause issues as well. So we will see just getting that queen out earlier is something that we're going to see more and more frequently here. And it is going to be, what do we got here out of this barracks? It is a Reaper. It is a Masters level Reaper. And where's my Reaper name list? Let's pull that one up out. Okay, so this Reaper's name is Mr. Meeseeks. If you don't know who Mr. Meeseeks is, I'm not going to spoil anything. Basically, it is a character from the show Rick and Morty, which is a wonderful, wonderful show. You can see it on Hulu Plus right now. It is a Comedy Central showing. And it's smart, and it's crude, and it's super entertaining. And Mr. Meeseeks, basically, to sum him up, there's the catchphrase, existence is pain. So he's going to head on down. He is looking to die, to end his horrible, horrible existence. All he needs to do is complete his quest, and he will be allowed to die. He's looking for the Zerg. But the Zerg revealed his presence by throwing this Overlord in. Look at that. The Reaper would not have had any idea where the Zerg player is, except for that Overlord. And he's going to get some Ling kills for sure. Ling's fighting good. Come on, Mr. Meeseeks. I know you want to die, but you got to complete your goal first. You got to complete your goal. You got to get a drone kill, as well as whatever handful of Lings, and maybe get a scout off as well. Good job. Combat drugs healing you back up into that painful existence. That is yours. Overlord speed on the way immediately from RdD. Wow, that is a quick Overlord speed. And this Sloverlord, I still like that a lot. Sloverlord heading down to check for the presence of a third. There's not one there. Heading on out past another Sloverlord is Mr. Meeseeks. There are some Lings here. They don't have speed yet. They're very close to having speed. Mr. Meeseeks pauses, considers existence is pain, throws down a kitty 8 charge, hops up onto the high ground. He dead. Mr. Meeseeks, got to get that drone kill, man. You can do it. The Lings actually leave him alone. Allow him to get the scout off. The queen doesn't even kill him there either. Are the Lings heading out for aggression? What is going on? Is that going to be Lings too? It is. This is early crazy Ling stuff. Out of RdD, what is happening? Speedling's going to try to wreck things, but there's a full wall here. Not on this low ground, though. Oh, that low ground could be in a lot of trouble. Mr. Meeseeks heading on out to help with the base defense. Drop Lord. Oh, Drop Lord's inside the main, but Lings are no match for a whole bunch of Marines here. Another group of Lings did get inside the main there, but the timing wasn't quite right there for RdD. I think if he had all his Lings inside the main, they could have caused him trouble, but they came in 6 at a time. And the Marine count was high enough for erL to actually shove that back. So nicely done. I mean, I don't like that he didn't have the supply depot raised, but still able to hold that off. It's 27 to 29 total harvesters. Early aggression from Zerg. We're seeing more and more of this on the channel. Ling's trying to get into that mineral line. The Marines are chasing after Mr. Meeseeks, trying to get some more kills here, chasing those guys away. Did they get any SCV kills? 2. Possibly 2 SCV kills, possibly down here in the main as well. So this early aggression from Zerg I don't think is working out. I really don't. Yes, you have kept the Terran player on 1 base for sure, but you're down on worker count to where you should be. Baneling Nest now coming up as well, but you know, the more I think about it, he's got 34 to 29 harvesters. He's on 2 bases. The Terran is on 1 base and terrified to go back onto that low ground. Here at the 4.5 minute mark, I mean, usually Terran is just fat and happy sitting on 2 bases, has a couple bunkers up, getting all of those Marines in, double pumping medevacs, going for that 5-minute drop anyway. Here is erL. So despite the fact that he's only on one base, he's still getting that timing out to where he's got 2 medevacs coming at the 5-minute mark and might be able to do some damage here. Poor SCV just wants to go inside. Poor thing. He wanted to go inside, couldn't do it. The pathing wouldn't allow him to go through those supply depots, and now they are. Now they are very nice to do that. Third base on the way for RdD in the bottom right. Baneling Nest coming up here as well. And +1 melee attack. So going very heavy with his Ling Baneling thing. That's a lot of Banelings. Lot of Banelings. 15 Banelings in production. 15 slow Banes and 8 Lings. Okay, that might be a little bit problematic. So we'll see. Mr. Meeseeks is still alive. Still with those 2 kills. Lings trying to knock down these rocks. They get a surround. Can they get a surround on the Hellions? Good micro. Keeping them alive. Nope, never mind. Bad micro. Hellion's dead. Hellion's dead. Banelings trying desperately to go up this ramp and cause some problems for the Terran player. They do get through. They do get through. They want to fire on the Marines, but no. Instead, they fire on a Hellion there. Like I said, that's a lot of dead stuff to take out a supply depot and a Hellion or 2. erL not dropping, instead using his Marines for base defense, desperately trying to throw up a supply depot wall to protect his natural base, and he's doing it. He's doing this very well. More aggression coming from RdD. Another Drop Lord in production as well. Does he still have... He still has the 1. He's going double Drop Lord here. He is planning on keeping the pressure up on the Terran player until they cry uncle, is what I expect. He's opening up these rocks for a little bit of a wider avenue of attack. Mr. Meeseeks still alive. Mr. Meeseeks scouting this stuff out. He wants to die, but he's not allowed to because he hasn't completed his mission. Banelings breaking the front wall down again. Banelings target fired. There's a lot of Lings here this time, though. More Marines coming out. Hellion roasting stuff up from the distance. More Banelings continuing to stream on in. Terran player target firing those Banelings very, very well indeed. But unfortunately, the SCVs and the Mules in the natural base are in a ton of trouble. Marines still coming in. They don't have +1/+1, but they do have stim, they do have combat shield, and they do have medevac support. So they are very happy about that one. SCVs trying to repair these supply depots, trying to do what they can against the onslaught. It's 35 to 32 harvesters. Okay, erL has basically stabilized. He's got his natural base. He's trying to wall this thing off. I see more Drop Lord action, though. Drop Lords are coming. They're converging at the position where these Banelings are. Oh, Baneling Rain. Baneling Rain on the way, although not quite yet. I thought for sure these Overlords, 3 Drop Lords, gonna pick up all these Banelings and these Lings. This wall will do you no good. erL, Hellbat, great choice. Disgustingly great choice against these Lings. I love it. So maybe attack at the front while Baneling Rain into the main base. Get some distractions in. Whatever this is crazy aggression out of the Zerg player. I don't think I've seen this much aggression in a long time. Once again, Reaper Mr. Meeseeks has not killed anything else and is not allowed to die. For some reason, the Lings... I mean, that's not for some reason. The Lings know. The Lings understand how this thing works. Baneling's going to crash this front door. Remember what I said about the wall? Alright, so we're through. Lings in here again getting murdered by Hellbats and Marines. So many Lings all over the place, though. Great positioning by erL. But the Baneling Rain on the transferring SCVs. Oh! So many dead SCVs there. Lings on top of everything that we're seeing here. Trying to hold out are the Marines. A lot of them have a lot of kills. The positioning, once again, fantastic from erL. But Lings continuing to wreck stuff here. Fake Baneling Rain flying over this mineral line. erL either doesn't know or is aware those are empty because he doesn't move those SCVs at all. That main mineral line could have been destroyed in an instant, but RdD was out of Banelings, so everything was just fine. Rewalling again is erL at 35 to 34 total harvesters. A lot of dead SCVs though. 17 dead SCVs thus far, continuing to press on. I just feel like the longer this goes, the better it is for the Terran player. I mean, I know that he's doing damage. The Zerg player is doing damage, but it's just not... You're not killing the Terran. And we've seen time and time again, if you don't kill the Terran, all the damage in the world just really isn't going to matter all that much. Hellbat's in the front. Excellent position for them to be in, doing extra damage versus... no extra damage versus light. Just a lot of damage. A lot of damage. 18 damage on that spray, and it splashed. So small units kind of deal with it. Banelings on top of everything. Hellbat's trying to do what they can, but it's not enough. It is not enough. Get inside the bunker. Lift up the walls. Get inside. That doesn't matter. The bunker might just fall anyway, and it does. It explodes, but holding the line is a small group of Marines. Medevac support. Medevac is so low on energy, but it doesn't matter. Does manage to save their lives, and pulling back a little bit. Here is RdD. +2/+2 on the way from erL. +1/+1 has completed for the Zerg player. No sign of +2 yet. But more drop stuff. These drop lords have seen some things, man. They have seen some things. Third base is here. Third orbital command is up for erL. I think he's just using it for mules right now. And as there are 3 mules here in the natural base. Really needs to land that at some point, though, in that third base location. The Zerg player sitting on 3 bases. Pretty happy. Only 7 drones at the third, though. It's 40 to 44 harvesters. Both players are macroing up just a little bit here. Roaches finally on the way for RdD. The early aggression wasn't quite enough. So he's moving into Roach, and he's doing more Baneling Rain. More of the Baneling Rain here. He's going to scout the construction and the landing. I guess just more the landing of this orbital command here at the third base. Gonna fly on over. Look out. Look out. Oh, man. Overlords are coming. Did the command center see that too? Pushing out, though, is erL. Look at this guy go. After all the aggression the Zerg player has shown, he knows he still has to be aggressive himself. He cannot sit back and hope that things improve. Banelings are coming into this 9-worker mineral line. I mean, you might get these, but I don't know if that was cost efficient. I really don't. Slow Banelings trying to do what they can to chase this stuff down. Marines trying to target fire those things, saving as many SCVs as possible. And yes, saving all but one. The Marines and the Hellbats are right at the front door of RdD, though. They didn't have to go back at all to try to save things. The Baneling nest is going to fall. That's a huge deal. Lings coming in. Banelings coming in. Hellbats trying to get themselves into a good position to make this thing work. The Banelings are all gone. Can the Lings deal with the remainder of this? No! No, they cannot. Marauder here against these Roaches does end up still alive. Has 1 kill. Has another. Oh, still. The medevac support is amazing. More Roaches do pop on out. Can RdD hang on here by the skin of his teeth? He can. He can just barely hang on there. And he's going to head on back home with his 1 medevac almost full of units. The other medevacs need to get out of there too. Don't want to stick around too long. So it's 38 to 43 total harvesters. RdD has the lead. 26 SCVs have been killed so far, but I'd say resources lost. Yeah, I mean, basically 1,200 for the Zerg player and only 7,000. Wait, 12,000? 12,000 and 7,000. Where the Terran player has lost less. Another attack here of Roaches and Lings. Widowmines are burrowing there. The Roaches don't like that. They don't like to see that. Even the tiniest of bits here. Marauder in the back doing work. Has 3 kills already. Extra damage, 4 kills against those Roaches. And erL managing to stabilize yet again. This is an impressive display out of erL. He's lost a lot of things, but he has not lost his cool. He's managed to stabilize his natural base. He has now stabilized his third base. He made a nice push into the Zerg base as well, killing a drone. What could have been more, but did again force RdD to respond to that instead of droning up. So it's 43 to 44 harvesters. Right now at 12 minutes and 50 seconds, the Zerg player really wants to be pretty much almost maxed out on drones at this point, especially on 3 bases, but he's not. He's not even close because he's been so aggressive, and that's really to erL's benefit here. So Marines moving out. +2/+2 Marines with Stim and Combat Shield are no joke. They are nothing to laugh about. Killing some creep tumors here up by the North Zelnaga Watchtower, and he's going to try to make this thing work. It's Hydra for RdD. I don't know about that decision, man. I always question Hydra against Terran, but he's going to try to make this thing work. When they greatly outnumber the Marines, you're fine. Right, the medevacs retreating for their own lives, desperately trying to escape before the Hydras pick them out of the sky. And 4th base has landed for erL as well. 47 to 46 harvesters. I think RdD might want to delay the upcoming engagement until he has +3/+3. Lurker Den coming up for RdD as well. Okay, so that's why you get Hydras, is for the Lurker composition, which is something I cannot argue with. Lurker's pretty good. Pretty good in ZvT. Not as good as they are in ZvP, or can be in ZvP, unless there are a lot of Immortals out. But still, pretty darn fantastical. More barracks coming out for the Terran player. And a big push coming in. Marines, Marauders, and Medevacs. No Widowmines, surprisingly. I think those are all in defensive positions, and they are. And coming up to hold the Zelnaga Watchtower, RdD pulls back, recognizing he doesn't like these odds. The upgrades are not as good for him as they are for the Terran opponent. +2 over the right side here with the Terran, and only +1 for the blue Zerg player. So Lurker Den not quite complete yet. It looks like it might complete about the same time that erL has +3/+3. So there's the scan. There, the Creep Tumor destruction, killing a bunch of Roaches and Hydras here. Can he get here before the Lurker Den completes? Not even close. Just steamrolling, and that is it. RdD is defeated, leaves the game, and erL is victorious. What an absolutely wonderful display of patience, of just tenacity, of perseverance from the Terran player. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to lose 26 workers, 75 Marines, 4 bunkers, 5 supply depots. Your Hellions effectively did nothing. You lost Mr. Meeseeks in there as well. And still come out on top, still defend, still target fire Baneling, still get yourself in optimal positions, and still have the mental capacity to push. That's just, it's amazing. It's a great display here from erL. I'm very, very impressed by it. And I hope you are as well. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself. Patrons! Nicholas Cheek, Sean Govin, Nick Riley, Josh Cornelius, Jin, Jeff Duvall, KN, Matt Meermans, Hagon Marcus, Backberty, Alex Coffey, Ben Raboyne, 19-Day, Keith Garlow, Alexandros Canaris, Complex, Ian Westbrook, Michael McIntosh, Sam Estegoy, Bober Set, Cale Anderson, Trevor Smith, Menhadin, GMP, Sip Kopata, Konma, Michael Wellen, Plaid, Henry Cooper, Clayton Knight, Jan Kodera, Kevin Shing, Rajiv Bhatt, The Cosmic Phoenix, Peter Hawes, Andre Breed, Mither. Thank you, Leak at the top right. Bye.